set into 5th edition by Roll20.
Right, so digital dice off. And sorry, I've missed the rest because I was still looking for it. I just got to the right one.
Okay, now scroll to the bottom and go to advanced.
Yeah.
Then add quick roll areas to main page.
Oh,
On.
fuck off. Oh, no, right, no.
And then Roll20 character sheet setting. You want that D&D 5e by Roll20. And then the
Yeah.
next 3 check boxes below that.
we good to go?
I'm good to go. Come on, DM.
Yeah.
I get my notes up.
Moving on up. Moving on up. Nothing can stop me.
How was your outing, guys, last week?
What outing?
As in, you went out, like drinking and stuff.
John had a gig.
Yeah, I was
Oh, you
playing.
had a gig.
Yeah. And
Does
Karen's
that-
brother is in the band.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh hey, Karen, but it's just it's a band that we're only like we used to play it all the time, but we've just booked like literally 2 gigs just for old time's sake,
Okay.
and we had 3 practices.
Just come play
for-
down in Plymouth, innit? Me and Jake will
I-
come.
I actually have another band that's like my busy band, and that'd be cool as fuck. But
That will
What?
be cool.
What?
I would have to book a gig for like every night between Plymouth and the way home, so that like I could convince them to do it.
Oh, that would be
Then,
min.
Tweety, and then we're gonna convince Ollie to go do drum and bass in Scotland, and we're gonna have a rave in Scotland.
Oh, here that would go down pretty well.
Aye.
How good is he? Is he like?
Oh, he's
does
amazing.
Does he do like clubs and shit?
Yeah, yeah,
He does
yeah.
his own festival every year.
He's amazing. He had his own little festival as well, mate. Like,
Sub Club in Glasgow. That's where he wants to go.
oh.
That is
Okay.
the place.
I'll just go to Subway.
Yeah. Sub Club in Glasgow's like the
I
one
don't know
place
if
where
you heard
water's
of
more
him.
expensive than wine.
His name is Corbex on like the music name, like the
Yeah. His
artist
stage
Corbex.
name.
Yeah, stage name. That's the one. Yeah, look at Corbex and then yeah.
Okay.
Never
I mean,
heard
I'm not
of him.
really into like I'm not into drum and bass music at all.
I'm not. I only support Oli and his music. I actually kind of enjoy.
Yeah, well, that's good then.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I am really not a drum and bass head at all, but I will go for Ollie's gig anytime.
That's cool.
First of all,
Just
'cause he's
looked
a
at my
friend.
notes from last week. The last things I wrote was, we wish to see the Oracle, but the guards hate the French. Sebi is a Karen and asked the priestess to see the manager, in brackets, the Oracle.
Hey, it's got us in the door. It's got us in the door.
It's a it's
As if it's a bad thing.
it's a temple. You were getting in the door anyway. They can't stop people from like praying. Like
But I mean a metaphorical foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna get a chat with her for sure.
maybe depends on
Sure.
how you play it. So, for anybody that might be listening, on the last session we done, the squad managed to help the gentleman known as the Piper find his way into the secret base of the quote-unquote freedom fighters known as the Iron Fist. He met up with 2 individuals with the group in tow. They were known as Dirid Ursa, a very strong gentleman who was tough, armoured, had a giant double-bladed revenant scimitar on his back, and a small, delicate-looking, shadowed individual who, despite Sebastian's hardy attempts to use light and all, managed to keep themselves a secret. The only moniker that you had from them was they called themselves this. What was it? The Circling Seas.
So that was it.
Yeah, it was that. Wait, check my own notes. This is really old shit. This. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was what it was. And from there, you guys managed to speak to the Piper. Mal helped. Well, it was Mal, wasn't it, that helped a little bit with speaking to him. Proceeding to possibly convince him to add a little bit more, or take a little bit more time from you guys,
Yes.
possibly.
Uh-huh.
The Circling Sea, that was the person. He wrote something on a piece of paper, slipped it in an envelope, gave it to you, said you can have the night to yourselves before you need to get back on the ship to head back down to Forest Rest, back into the Empire. And because nobody here can really see anything, yous all suck at perception or investigations. The door closed, and as it closed, a few of you caught sight of about 12 to 15 small children in the locked room. You heard the one child say to the Piper something very eerily creepy. Then a blast from his pipe, and a few seconds later, there was nobody left in the room. Afterwards, you tried to confront the two individuals in the room. They basically told you to fuck off and made sure you got an armed escort out of the hideout, we'll call it. And from there, you guys decided to go and try and find yourselves a place to drink and eat, and to discuss what your next moves were. Instead of just taking the night to rest and relax, possibly get drunk, and I think Dreon got fucked, didn't you? You got drunk?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Still not as bad as Sandovar with the first few drinks in the did I give the place a name that you went drinking? No, I didn't, did I?
Can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think I did. So you guys went for a different place, and then decided that it might be a good idea to go and find the well-known oracle of this city. And what was it you were trying to do? Inform her of stuff, or let her know about what was happening?
Yes.
Or...
Yeah. Yep. All that.
You managed to...
No,
Thank you, man.
yeah, Sebastian has a couple of reasons for wanting to go. Is what I'll say.
Okay. We finished the session with you guys getting to the gate, informing the temple guards of what you were planning on doing. They said they don't think that the Oracle will see you because she is currently not taking prophecies or premonitions. Even with that, you said, fuck it, we're going in, we want to speak to her. They let you through. You spoke to one of her handmaidens. She said that she'll get right back to you. And that is where we left it off, because I definitely had plans for you for that.
We also
Yeah.
had Puck goes away to see the Oracle as well.
Okay, doke.
Mm-hmm.
So you found your way into the chamber, into the temple of the Oracle. Seems to be about sunset-ish. Find a lot of the handmaidens, the priests, the priestesses, and worshippers to all the different gods, making their way around, doing what they need to do. Yes, quite. Sorry, I'm just reading an arsehole there from the music. And you sent Puck up the stairs to try and see what he could see if he could get into the Oracle's chamber. So, can I get a stealth check from Monsieur Puck?
Yes.
Oh,
If he
well,
if he
boy.
if he doesn't have that stat, just use Missy's.
okay.
You know what they say? Plucky goal? No. Oh shit, I ruined it already. Happy go Pucky. Oh, never mind. I'm not playing.
Oh wait, I'm on a wrong fucking character. What a retard.
You've been on Sentinel the whole time, have you?
Yeah.
I did notice that
have.
from your screen share, but I
Well,
was
you
like,
could have said, you know.
I thought you were only using it as.
Nah, I was thinking like, why does it look so different? and then I saw my previous pet. I was like, wait, that's not a puck. No.
Well done, Kiwi. That's a good joke, mate. Funny for you.
Okay. Can I actually roll it? Did it do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I clicked it maybe way too many times, but there we go.
So we'll take the first one, 12.
Oh,
The
dear.
little dragon that could manages to follow up. He finds himself like sneaking into like the old pillars and whatnot, like the shadowy areas. Should actually get her to stupid Xbox controller move. Xbox controller's actually on its way out, so. Ooh.
Oh, hope it has a good night.
Yeah, it's a way to get fucked at some point.
So let's not come home too late. School night.
So the handmaiden walking up manages to catch sight of the little creature, and as she does, she starts climbing the stairs faster. Gets to the door, quickly chaps on it, and bolts in. Closes the door behind her. Puck, looking round, cannot see any way of getting into the chambers from this side at this moment in time.
I'm just gonna be like I'm sitting on a pew pretending to pray, and I'm like, Psst, Missy, what is going on? How is the dragon doing?
Not really well right now. He's stuck.
Oh, shit. Well,
Should we distract them by playing some of these instruments?
I love that idea. There's a big old
I
behind
mean,
it, is there not?
I am not proficient with any instruments.
Doesn't matter. Let's
yeah,
do it.
let's just
Well-
try it.
Well, listen. Maybe, you can change your form. I can change my form. And Malthus here is a sneaky little bitch. You never see her. Maybe we could like sneak up and then open the door, or
I
just
can change
go in.
form, but I can't change the height, so I'll still be quite visible, if you like.
How tall is she?
Humanoid.
Yeah, but like, what kind of height are you?
Like, let me see.
Human sized.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, if it's medium, then that means it's like your standard size. Like you could be
Yeah.
what is it like
Yeah.
4.5 to whatever 6 foot or
4.5
something?
to 7, I think it is. 4.5 to
Oh,
7.
7.
Yeah.
Drayon
That's
took
why-
full advantage of that, being the 7 foot tabaxi wizard. Like
It
Gandalf.
actually might actually be 8, because I know that Goliaths are considered medium as well. And I know some of them go up to like 8 feet or something, so it might be 8.
Okay. I'd like to think I'm more like a normal human size.
Well, like 5,
5,
6.
6, yeah.
Okay. I'm
Nah, just
5.
5 foot. That's normal human.
Okay, Tara.
Okay. Sounds like
Yeah,
somebody just
whatever,
attacked you for no
short
reason there.
Well, no, Missy, we could just like pretend to be priests and then just,
Suppose.
and Malthus, I have a spell that could help her be more sneaky. We could
And we
sneak
could
in.
cover the colors with some clothing and stuff.
Wait. Plus, I have this scarf, and
Mm.
I throw it round. I take it off to gesture that I have the scarf, and then I throw it back round me with a flourish.
With a flourish.
How's the audio, Kiwi? Can you hear stuff all right?
And see if the lady we spoke to comes back, and then maybe she'll let us in. You know.
Yeah, I think we should definitely wait. And in the meantime, I think we should go play that big organ.
Absolutely.
Listen, I hate to be the sensible one, but if you go play the big organ and then we need to sneak in there, you know, we've kind of already made a scene.
But
Fine, we play it on the way back.
No.
fine.
Look,
Yeah.
Missy, Malphys, if you want, we could try the parent and child act, you know, that we used to do.
Ah, we could.
Sweet.
Maybe on the way out, though. That's probably a good idea.
Probably on the way out, yeah.
Yeah.
But regardless, I'm playing these motherfucking instruments.
Same. I just saw them. I was like, that's gotta happen, innit?
Sandoval just looks over at you all and sort of does that like lizard snuffle and just starts like crossing his arms and starts sort of nodding off a little bit due to the drink. So,
I'm
what
not
is it you
marrying
guys are
you
wishing?
again.
He's just. What is it you guys are wanting to do?
I suppose we'll just wait then, innit?
Yeah, wait for the nice lady to come back and tell us
And
that we
hopefully
can go
Puck
see the
will get
oracle.
back.
Okay. You guys sit down or start wandering about, whatever it is you want to do in this time. You see loads of common people walking about, praying, worshippers, all the priests and priestesses, yet again, nipping past you, offering you anything to drink or something like that. If you need anything, we're over here. Just come and ask. Just generally being nice people in this temple, and like as you see them wandering about, you see that there seems to be like different style clothing each of them wear, and after a while you could tell sort of who's who. Mal and Seb, you guys especially, having been brought up around orphanages and things like that, you know sort of religious style stuff, especially like religious garb. You can see like the sort of little marks here and there of the different gods. The slight discolorment of clothes that sort of show off like who they're for. So you'll see like some of the ones that are a wee bit more in line with like the war gods and all that have a bit more like darkened colours with red, things to do with that. The more peaceful sides, the light tranquil blues and whites. Anybody to do with nature always seems to be wearing like a darkened green and all those sorts of colourings. And you could tell them apart pretty quickly from the handmaidens of the oracles that seem to be going about wearing nothing but like almost radiantly white, or beautiful like sea blue colours that have got a bit of regality about them. It's you could tell the difference between them wandering about, and after about half an hour or so, you see one of those coming towards you guys, and it's the woman you dealt with before. She pops up. So sorry to have you all waiting. We were chasing down some strange creature in the rafters, but it managed to get away. She looks a little bit over at you, Missy. Just sees a little ruffle under your like cloak. Just yes,
I'll just
little
pretend
mischief
like
maker.
nothing happened. I'll just like kind of look up to the ceiling and just pretend like I don't know what she's talking about.
Just imagining you like trying to hit a certain note, whistling like in this big chamber, trying to get everything going. But the the Oracle said she'll make an exception for
Oh.
you all.
Yeah.
Right this way. And she starts leading you
See,
up.
I whisper over to everyone. See, what did I tell you?
Right, should we follow her?
Yeah. So you guys she starts leading you up the like grand marble staircase. In a few minutes after you get upstairs, get up, you see this beautiful like oaken door with weird engravings and all that on it. Absolutely stunning piece. Chaps on it, a couple of like weird chaps, and then opens it up and takes you all in.
Bum bum bum. Ooh,
Ooh.
fancy.
Yeah, you open it up to this grand like chamber. Seems to be a load of seats here and there, leading out onto this huge platform, like a raised dais, essentially. And at the top of that, like behind a beautiful like elven carved table with lots of little bits and bobs here and there, like little magical trinkets floating in the breeze. Like, see this older looking yet still youthful demeanour, half elven woman, long platinum blonde hair, tied up, and it's the same with sort of the handmaidens that are wandering around, deep sea-like blues and whites in her clothing, and she's just sort of sitting there staring into a small book and pops her head up. Ah, hello. My handmaiden says that you are adamant to meet me. What can I do for you? A strange group of travellers.
I kind of stepped forward at this point because it was like me that was pushing to get here. If that's okay.
Absolutely.
So I'll just like step over in front of her, and I will make a very, really nice bow, and I'll maybe like do if there's like some form of symbolism or prayer sign or something that followers of Freya do. I'm going to do that as well.
It's middle fingers, like Tommy gun. I'm joking. That's not what that does yet.
And I say, blessings of the Dawnbringer Freya upon you and your beautiful chapel. As I make my best leg.
Give me a performance check, please.
I was gonna say, is he gonna have to?
Can I get advantage since I literally grew up in a Church of Freya?
No.
I think that's what.
Wait, okay. Oh, you bastard.
You're a little bit rusty, but you manage to pull off everything that you need to do. You make the little gang signs and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But you manage to grab her attention. Ah, child of Freya. Peace be with you, my dear.
Well, to be honest, I don't know where I stand now. The reason I've come to you is I hope to provide you with some information and maybe in return receive some help. Well, I'll tell you what we need help with first. I take off my scarf and I show the collars and kind of point to everyone else and say, we have been entrapped in the south. We have been told that we have to pay off a huge debt that we had no say in taking out. And in exchange, We have these that reduce our power and have made us enslaved to these people. We need freedom from this. If there's anything you could tell us to help us with that.
I think you should also
These
tell her about the children because that's pretty much related to the colors.
I turn round and I'm like whisper to Missy, you don't tell him what information you have. You just told her what we know. That's our bargaining chip here.
Can I get a stealth check, please, Missy?
Yeah.
I'm like face palming hard.
I want to see if she's whispered or not.
Oh, my stealth check is not good. We'll see. Why is it not doing it? Oh, normal roll, yeah. Well, see, next to my stealth, there's the red D, so that's like a disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do
but
I-
that's only. I'll not give you that. You'll not have disadvantage
Just normal
on.
one, yeah.
Yeah, just normal roll that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh well.
The size of this chamber and the excitement of Missy having been able to tell someone like there's something that might be coming from the from this in like this magical area. It's overwhelming, and you just blurt out, "Tell her about the kids! Go on, tell her about the kids!" And it like echoes off of every single piece of this, every wall, it's a total like rounded top ceiling as well. It's very everything about this screams cathedral and whatnot. This thing just bounds off the top, and it just like you hear yourself saying this about 15 times, Missy, and it's rebounding off of everything. Like Sandovar just looks over at you guys, like put face palms himself as well, and just growls.
I'm just like wide-eyed, just disbelief, shaking my head at Missy, and turn around and say, that is not all the information we have. I have further information for you. My colleague here was merely offering an appetizer of what we have, but truly, we are here for help.
Oh. Investigation checks from everyone, please.
Ooh!
From everyone.
From everyone.
I
Also,
nearly
not
clicked
fucking
intimidation. Intimidation's a
Oh.
+7.
For once, I did well.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh
So-
no.
So, 2 natural ones
Oh dear.
and
17 to 14 though.
yeah,
That's good.
Drayon and Seb, you guys are probably still like reeling from the echo of Missy's blurting out, but Missy and Mal, as the information is like Seb is now turning over this information to the Oracle, you see her sitting there in her chair, just staring at nothing that he says at this moment in time is too much of a shock. She's just going along with it, smiling very politely, nodding as she goes. Yes, it's this is quite interesting that you come to tell me all this. There's you guys get an essence. You guys get something in your head thinking, wait a minute, this is like an oracle. Surely she knows that we've come here to speak of this. She doesn't look
Well,
surprised.
That might not be how it works. That's what Sebastian thinks because he got a natural 1.
Yeah, you guys don't see this at all. You don't see this sort of like non-changing in her.
Can I just like tell her and be like, I see you're not really surprised with the information we've just given you.
No, not really. We deal with a lot of people from the south. I have seen those collars before. Usually on people a lot less well kempt than you.
Sebastian flicks his hair.
Usually a lot less well fed and watered and whatnot.
Oh.
She called you fat there, Seb, so that's
Well, I mean, she's absolutely not correct. But anyway, you
No.
just start summoning an Eldritch Blast. If you could.
Yeah, she just looks at you all, and I'm not surprised. Unfortunately, these callers are. There's something off about them. As strong as a link I have to magic, I do not. There is no one here that possesses those magical tendencies. This is something
Oh.
different. And she sort of wanders over to you guys. Oh, no, I've just picked you up by mistake.
I was wanting to say, I wanted to stand that close to her.
And smell her. Ugh. She just sort of like.
Bonjour, madame.
Yeah. Seb throws himself on old ladies. Pass it on.
Seb's actually not into. Anyway,
He's not into anyone.
he's not into anyone, no.
Sound? Never seen Mayron in a bikini. Yes, she comes over and she sort of like. The two closest will be Missy and Seb. She sort of like touches your collars and just sort of stares at you all. This is this is dark magic of sorts. Someone has infused what they know within these mechanical contraptions. Head fart. Sorry, I do not have my. Anyway, yes, it's. They're not the best.
And
How?
do you know someone who could help us with this?
There are people in Oldstone in the magical college. I know that they deal with magic, but to this degree, I could not say. Maybe back down in the Empire if you can get some information from it, possibly. I'm sorry I cannot give you more than that for this.
It's fine. It was a long shot. Thank you for seeing us. I will tell you what I know. Anyway.
About the
I
children going
apologize.
missing.
And another thing. I'm sorry for trying to blackmail you, but as you can tell, and I kind of shake the collar, we are a little bit desperate. Do you know anything about these? And I show a minor illusion of the weird bird angel person that we fought in the sewer before we got in the boat. And I'm like looking into her eyes to see if I can read anything, if she recognizes it, or if she's gonna lie or anything like that. Like I'm watching her.
I'm watching her with you.
So, you can either both roll insight, or Seb, you can roll insight at advantage if Missy wants to sort of say she's helping you.
I think we'll both do it because Missy's is.
Yeah, I'm +5.
You're a cleric, yeah, and mine's is I think it's +0.
Okay.
No, +1,
that's fine.
yeah. So
Should have been a cleric then.
I know, but then I wouldn't be this smooth. Oh, fuck off! You keep me on speed.
Didn't I? Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
it.
it's
Oh,
rolled
sorry.
twice,
You rolled
so I'll
it
take.
twice.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I thought I didn't do it first time. Sorry.
No, it's I think it goes by who rolls what. So like if Sean was rolling his first, it'll wait till that's finished and then you could roll. So I think it'll only like show one dice at a
Right,
time.
I see, right, I see.
Like I've noticed that with it tonight. Like it seems to be like everybody's rolling at different times and then it'll roll after that.
Little
Yeah, so Seb, you're looking. You can't see any of the changes in her face, but Missy, you see, like from the minor illusion, like you and Sandovar never seen these creatures, and you see the terrifying aura that is these like black-clad, strange-looking individuals, like wearing leather, hoods up, strange masks, and the oracle sort of looks and I have seen these in dreams before. Visions of shadowed individuals. Where they come from and what they want, I do not know, but I have seen them before. In my dreams.
Well, I can give you some information about them. I
Please.
don't know what kind of power you have, but it's the Cathedral of Freya in what is the city that I'm from again?
Sean,
It's
Yeah,
Dur. What? Oh wait, Kara, you're from the same place. You'll know what it is.
I am. It's Dagger Menel.
Fuck off! Did you actually know that?
I did. I forgot the Menel bit for a minute, but it's Dagger Menel, isn't it, Darren? I think.
Yes.
You dick! I was totally trying to like pawn that off on you.
Professional
are
D&D
from-
player over here.
Yeah. Sean just goes with the flow. He's actually half-arsing himself at everything, to be honest. He doesn't
I
remember.
do.
He doesn't remember anywhere that he's from in any of the other campaigns either. So fuck him.
Nope. I don't. No,
So-
no wait. Ramallah is from the
Come
Dimwall
on.
Hold.
While you're ahead, bud.
Yeah, he's remembered it.
I only remembered that one because I played as Ramallah for about 40 or 50 games or something. We are from Dagarmenel on the continent of.
Yes, come on. What continent is it on?
Is this the continent that I named?
Nope.
Fuck. Then there's no chance. Is it Apleona? No, Avalon.
Nope.
Fuck.
Do you not have it in your
Can't help you with this one, bud.
I don't know. What is it?
Lacedaemon.
Lacedaemon. You've never told me. Don't pretend like you've heard that before. He made that up there. I'm only joking. We are from Dagarmenel in Lacedaemon. Myself and my friend here, and I point to Malthus, we grew up in a orphanage in Dagarmenel. It was a church to Freya. I found the main cathedral in the wider city had been adopting boys to join the choir and work in the church, but I discovered that they were turning these orphan children into these things, and I point again at the minor illusion of the angel thing. They did it to a boy I knew, except it didn't work and he turned into some form of monstrosity. But I saw one that did work as well when I was there, and this was the result. They are not holy people. They do not worship Freya, and they do not celebrate life and natural death as all should. If there's anything you can do,
You see, she looks concerned. Evil of this nature, using the church as its breeding ground.
they have been funding local gangs back in Dagarmenel, getting kids off the street. They've been pouring money into the orphanage to try and distract from the fact that they're using it to groom children to join this thing. But forced into it. It's why I'm here. I had to escape the city because I killed the cardinal. He was involved in all this, and he was the one that adopted Percy.
Percy.
Yes, Sebastian also has a Percy.
Right, let's go,
Every-
Percy.
Right, Percy, come on now. Giles is stuck on this big heavy wallet. No, I've decided every character I make from now on is going to have a Percy, and that's it.
Fair enough.
You should
Oh,
have seen what they did to poor Percy. He was.
Oh,
They blood eagled him.
literally. There's blood dripping everywhere.
oh.
That's actually how the original Percy died, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was up in the trees or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
All-
hanging off a tree
Yeah.
All
Yep.
because Giles had to slap fisherman.
because I slapped a fisherman. Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking that. Anyway, that's good DMing. Hi, Tony, if you're listening.
Yeah, fuck you. Get the fuck.
But yeah, that's what I say to her, and I am like being as sincere and open and honest as I can possibly be. I am like, you can see there's like tears in his eyes and stuff as he's saying this. This is like, this means a lot to him.
2 seconds. How the fuck did that? I keep forgetting to change that token. She pats you on the shoulder and sort of soothingly, you feel like this small radiation coming from her. And she just. It was not your fault. You could not have prevented it. I do
I
not
know.
know what this is, unfortunately. I can investigate when the time is right. I know my people have told you, I'm dealing with something at this moment in time, something that affects my judgment. But I will put some feelers out. I will get in touch with other cardinals, people I feel I can trust. I will not tell them too much. I'm not stupid. But we can try to sort something. Is there anything that you found that could be useful information?
Oh. No. Hey, now you're asking, Hen. Hey, let's have a wee look. Oh, my backstory's not written in here. Darren, is there anything I found that could help? Wait a minute, let me look in here.
Yes, we only discussed it like loads. Like I thought you would have maybe saved it into your.
Maybe it is. Oh, yes, yes, there is. I
Yes!
forgot all about this. I go into my backpack, and right at the bottom of the backpack, you can see that there's like a tear of cloth, like a priest's vestments, and it has the symbol of Freya on it, and it also has a huge blood stain on it from what he did to Cardinal Duomo. And he pulls out this, it's like wrapped in this, and it's covered in blood, and I unwrap it, and inside there's an owl mask, and the owl mask is kind of similar to the face of those creatures we saw, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it's very similar to the creature we saw in the thing, and there's also it says translated letter. Did I translate it, or does it need to be translated?
So, I'll send in the mask first. Into
Yeah.
Ooh.
there.
Important info, is it?
Creepy.
Yes. Oh, I remember that.
With this letter
mate, it's been so long since I've read this. Have I read this one before?
I think so.
Yes. I do remember this. And then, yes. Sorry.
There was as you show the letter, she sort of like places her hand over it and reveals the strange magical underwriting that finds its way with this. That like it's like the ink changes its shape.
Yeah.
And then she says, "Oh, there seems to be another inscription underneath. It appears to be written in some sort of Elvish. I can't read it."
That is no language of elves. I can't remember the exact line.
Then she changes her hand movements up, goes over once more, and the letters start reconforming into what is now the true letter.
Oh. I've not seen this one before. Have I?
Would you like? No, I think I only sent you the first two.
Okay.
Would you like to read it out loud for the class?
Yes. Okay.
Done.
I will read it. Yeah, I'll say Sebastian's reading it if yeah, okay. 2 seconds. People keep messaging me. Okay. Cardinal Duomo, your recent endeavor to siphon gold from the Colosseum's church have not gone unnoticed. The Parliament is pleased with the amount you have managed to secure thus far. However, let this message serve as a reminder of the gravity of your actions and the consequences that will follow should you falter. Your attempts at creating more talons from the orphans you have abducted have been nothing short of abysmal. The shoddy workmanship and subpar results are a stain upon our cause. Only halfway there, guys, don't worry. The Parliament's patience is wearing thin, and your failures have not gone unnoticed. Remember that you ate a conduit for our purposes.
That was yes, it was.
You ate a whole conduit, you greedy boy.
You greedy boy. Why did he turn German for a second?
Oh, you greedy boy! You ate all the bratwurst. Sorry.
Is that what German sounds to you like? Really?
Yeah.
That was delicious.
I got it all from The Simpsons. That's how I learned accents. Okay, the Parliament's patience is wearing thin, and your failures have not gone unnoticed. Remember that you are a conduit for our purposes, and the Silent Eyes creations will not be bastardized any more than you already have. Be forewarned, Cardinal. The Parliament's gaze is now firmly fixed upon you. We expect immediate and significant improvements. There is no room for further mistakes. Your position hangs by a thread, and our shadows are closing in. Consider this your final warning. In the dark, we remain. I judge Minerva. Right, now that I've finished reading it, I can actually read it so I understand what it says.
As you've read this out loud, you then take a massive fucking vape down your to the point that everybody can fucking
Yeah. Sebastian actually pulls a pipe out right now and just starts lighting it because he's so stressed.
It's a fucking crack pipe he's been pulled out from the sound of it.
Got that good hobbit hat.
Fucking dick. He's the Oracle sort of looks at you all. That is not what I was expecting to read or see. And she just sort of finds herself going round the table, and sits herself back down. And just temples her fingers as she sits back in her grandiose seat and adopts a face of deep thinking and deep thought. I have never heard of this parliament or a High Judge Minerva. An oracle's gaze should be something that is revered. And I have not seen some events clearly. I'm assuming that the creature you showed is a Talon from your story.
Oui, it seems that way. And I do not know what a conduit is, but it seems Duomo ate one. sorry.
She looks up and says, "Whoever wrote that must have had really fat fingers at the time, you know."
I assume their fingers are still fat. Sorry.
Everything about them's fat. But you don't have to fucking rub it in. Skinny bitch.
Yeah, like as if I could talk.
Yeah.
So the parliament is what this group is called. The conduit seems to be a specific role within the parliament, and the Silent Eyes creations. What is the Silent Eyes then?
I have no idea.
Maybe that's the name of the people. You know what the people in the parliament are called. Silent Eyes.
She furrows her brow a little bit more, going into deep thought once again. Anyone else here heard of such thing?
I don't know, have we?
Have we?
No, you
This
guys
whole
haven't.
time, Graham just been stood there looking spaced out, swaying on.
Is he all right? The big kitty cat.
He's fine.
He's a tabaxi. They're always like that.
Try not to take that as racist. And
No.
she just sort of creeps away a little bit.
No. Okay.
She goes over to like this little like ornate tea set, pours a little cup, puts a little biscuit on it, and walks over to Dreon and sort of puts it in his hand. There you go. And just wanders back. He looks like he needs it more.
In Drown's mind, he hasn't registered that he's been handed something. He's just done the hold.
Yeah.
He's not aware he's meant to be consuming this. He just stood there, still spaced out, now just holding a tea sauce with a biscuit.
It's a good biscuit. It's a bit shorty. So.
Ooh,
Oh,
I know. Can't beat it.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so she's sitting there looking all strange. I will have to investigate this further.
Okay.
This is strange.
Well, thank you.
She
I mean it.
goes into like this little drawer underneath the table, pulls this small stone out and walks over to you, Sebastian, and places it in your hand whilst getting underneath you a little bit there.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh no, I got underneath you. No, I'm not going to do that. Places it in your hand. If I have anything, I will contact you on this. And she hands you a sending stone. You may add that
Yeah.
into your inventory if you do.
Yes. Thank you. So obviously this is just a direct line to her.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
to a degree.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Merci. I haven't been able to be much help to them other than kill Duomo. Like I said, I had to run, and now I'm stuck with this. It is a weight off my mind to know someone else may help. There's one more thing. The Talon that came for us, he seemed to be coming specifically for me. Guess it's probably assassination attempt since I killed Duomo, but he found us way in the south, in the Byzantine Empire.
Oh. This creature has made its way to you, yes. There is not much. Maybe was it tracking you? Is there anything? She sort of walks up to you again and places a hand on you. As she does, she lets out a massive scream. No, I'm only kidding. I'm not
again.
not doing that again.
He scared the shit out of everyone last time we went to go see her with that.
Yeah. She sort of places her hand on you, and you see her eye sort of roll into the back of her head, and you feel a small mental incursion. And she's just quietly probing stuff. Do you allow her, or
Can I attempt to insight check her? Like
If
to
you-
see that she's being sound.
roll me an insight?
Okay.
As far as you can tell, she's being the same as she was before.
Sebastian hates it. He hates it so much, but he lets her do it.
Right. Now, you can attempt to shut her out if you want.
No, he's going to choose to trust in this woman. He is going to choose to be faithful and believe in something. Even though every instinct doesn't want him to let her or anyone in, he's going to do it.
As she touches and begins probing, you feel sort of like old memories drudge up. Times in the orphanage when things would go wrong. Deep seated hatred. The hatred. Oh, sorry. Big Tatty's coming back up on us.
Oof.
Towards those that may have been giving you problems or hurting the other children at the time. The first time you ever felt such emotions that the small orb materialized itself.
Yeah.
The times running around chasing the bad guys, trying to make up for what's been done to your city and your part of town. Watching as warriors from all over the world, the continent, use your home as a battlefield, cleaning up the dead bodies that lie outside the orphanage. The images of Cardinal Duomo seemed like such a nice guy at the start. Growing up, you've seen him, and the forever image of his death mask you left him with that night you took his life. As those sort of final images flash up, she gently slips out of your head and just looks at you like, you have had a hard life, my child.
No harder than anyone else I know. And no offense, but I'm not here for sympathy. I'm here for help.
Sarky bastard. Bitchy bastard. She just looks.
I mean, he
Yeah,
trusted her. He only goes so far.
Yeah, she just looks at you and just goes, without seeing into your future, unless you start allowing others to help and allowing yourself to feel, it will get harder. And she just sort of like pushes you aside a little bit, wanders down. Missy, she comes over to you and sort of takes your hand and begins sort of probing into your head as well. Do you allow her, or would you like to shut her out?
She does not really like it.
Do you want to shut her out?
Decisions to be made. No, I'll let her. Fuck it, I'll let her.
Memories of fun and mischievous childhood begin to appear in your head, running through the enchanted forests, playing with the other changeling children, finding your way into the local elven or human towns, the other animalistic creatures, and causing as much mayhem as possible without anyone getting hurt. The general childhood that was your life. Beautiful time spent with your mother, father, your brother, all your friends. Then the finding of the strange blood altar. A weird sensation as you opened yourself to this new magic, to this unknowns to you, this god. You can't see who it was, you can't hear who it was, you just get this strange sensation that that's what you've needed to do. The oracle just sort of, as you open yourself to that, sort of removes her hand and stares at you. There is much an inquisitive mind like yours can achieve.
Can you expand on that?
Do not allow such things to overtake. Especially if you don't know what it is, dear. They will need your help down the line, I say.
Okay.
Do not lose the inquisitiveness. Do not lose the mischievous side of you. Enjoy it while it lasts. And just beware. she walks past you, Mal,
Mm-hmm.
and goes up to Drayon, who's still in his dizziness, and she just sort of like takes his hand, the free hand that's not holding the like beautiful china cup and saucer, and sort of like places it, and she tries to get a read of Drayon, and everyone else can sort of see she's not, her eyes aren't going into the back of her head like it was before. She's not going into this sort of like small seance. She just sort of like takes her hand away. I cannot get a read of you, strange wizard.
Drayon, like, still looking spaced out, all of a sudden just snaps back to and does the whole, you know, when cats jump on tin foil and just rocket off in a different direction. She's like completely unaware of what she just said.
You're strange to
What?
read. She sort of like does the whole, like, you're strange to read. Talks a bit louder so that you'll understand her a bit better, you know. British, like, language interpretation.
British toys.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout a bit louder, and the person that doesn't understand your language, they'll understand you more. That sort of mentality. Maybe someday
Yeah.
I'll get to know you a little bit better, child. And that's the same for the DM. He might actually learn what Drayon's about at some point.
We all might.
And she just wanders past and just sort of puts her hand on your shoulder, Mal.
Mal at this point's like jumping up and down, like so excited. She's like smiling up at her, being like, "Yes, go, do it."
As she does, memories of orphanages in the past flash up. The first mother matron you ever dealt with, screaming and shouting, forcing you to quote unquote run away at certain bits. Your tendency to try and get into places that you know you shouldn't, but fuck it, why not? All the taverns that you've invaded, all the little shops that you managed to sneak in and hide from and then steal from later on, the beatings from the mother matron, all flashing in. You feel a little bit of what's the word, sorrow come from the Oracle as she's looking through your memories, and it's bringing it back to you as well, all this stuff. Then, sorry, frog in my throat there. The feeling of a sewer. The feeling in a sewer, sorry. Having found your way in, down the line. I know this is reusing an old map, but fuck it, I'm just doing that anyway. The chants and conversations that you know are happening, but you can't hear anything being said. The slight turns and changes within the way that they're speaking, it sort of overtakes. The shadowy figures turning to you, pulling a hand up. You feel concussive blast push you back against the wall, and that memory that you feel that's always been in your head, you only ever remember that as something that's led you to, yeah, that was definitely a dream. What was that? A weird blur now stands in front of you, sort of demonic, pinkish yellow, standing in front of you, reveals itself.
Oh no!
What
I was making my
the
notes. I didn't
Mr.
realise.
Fucking Blobby.
You
It was
bring
Mr.
yourself
Blobby.
back.
Hang on, Denise, have you seen Mr. Blobby before?
Mr. Blobby.
Blobby.
I don't know.
He was like a 90s kids show character.
Let me have a look.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I-
we'll send
I was
lots of
writing my notes. As I was writing pinkish yellow, I was like, "What's going
That was
on?" And then I
not
heard
good
Sean
for you.
laughing. No.
Oh no, I haven't, but I see what you mean. Oh god.
Oh,
How would that ever be a kid's thing? That's just so
He-
creepy.
he has a #1 song.
Number one
He
song.
does.
it's
Yeah,
the
I'm
most
pretty sure.
anxiety-inducing thing
Mr.
I've
Blobby
ever
had a
seen.
#1 song.
I will
I'm
listen
pretty
to
sure
it after
Mr.
this
Blobby's
episode.
song. I'm pretty sure it was #1 when I turned like 3 or something as well.
Probably.
God.
Mr.
You know those games?
Blobby, Mr. Blobby.
Oh, stop.
Hold on.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, like strange demon
And
in
I
your
thought
midst.
Teletubbies were bad.
Oh, Teletubbies were fucking hilarious.
I
were
don't know.
tame
I was
compared to
always
that.
when I was a kid, I was freaked out because of the stupid sun in Teletubbies. That was just fucking creepy. That baby fucking.
I hate it.
Oh no!
What?
Sorry, the song was released on the day Donna was born.
Oh God.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not even joking. That song was released the day she was born. It's Donna's fault for the apocalypse.
It's Donna's fault for Mr. Blobby.
Yes.
That thing is horrifying. You've made Mr. Blobby worse. I don't know how you
Oh,
have.
you shouldn't have told me that last week. You should
I
not have
shouldn't
told me.
You know better than this, Kara. Come
Yeah.
on.
Oh.
You should know what it's like to have a troll as a DM. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Never tell the DM your deepest, darkest fears. That's like
Yeah.
a rookie move.
exactly. I have- And this strange creature that the Oracle sees, she pulls herself back and stops the invasion of the mind. And this is. Takes her hand, sort of does a small magical whiff over you. You are all strange.
Thank you.
I'm not even going to do it to the big guy over there. As she points to Sandoval, who's like standing, sleeping. Walks back to her desk and I will. I need to be left alone now. I need to think on what you have shown me. Without my oracle's eye, I cannot peer into what it is that might be helpful to this. But I have faith that you will all band together, deal with what it is that you need to deal with. Once I get some more information about these talons in this parliament, I will contact you. The
Alright.
collars, I have given you the information on that. There is not much more I can give you, unfortunately.
Well, thank you. You said you would do something. That is more than I expected.
Do not allow what has happened in your church to define your relationships with others. Not everyone is out to get you, I fear.
Well, I fear that's easy for you to say when you didn't have to see what I saw.
I have seen the lives of many people, the struggles and tortures of all, the history and the future, to an extent. I would not wish that upon anyone either. So I know how you feel.
Sebastian just kind of nods and then heads towards the door.
Before you go, little girl. I forgot your
Wait,
name.
me?
Well, I'm not speaking to the big lizard or the big cat.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Malthus.
Yes, apologies, Malfish. She takes out a small bag and places it in your hand. That is for you and your team, wherever you may need it. And
Ooh.
it's 1,000 gold each, so it's 5,000.
Oh, shit.
5,000 gold altogether.
Beauty.
Bold to give it to the rogue. No, I'll divvy that out.
She's done it in front of everyone, so that's how. Like,
That wouldn't stop her.
no, probably wouldn't. So
Oh, that's a nice flush bank account now, boy.
Yeah, same.
too bad you're not going to somewhere that actually takes gold as payment.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Maybe you can convert it. You maybe come up with a conversion rate.
People
Maybe we
take
could just-
bribes, right?
We could just see about paying off our debt. Maybe he'll just take the money.
Yeah, maybe.
I doubt it though, but maybe.
I bid you all good luck. What is your? Do you have a name of some sort?
We are the Grotti Orphans.
I don't think we agreed on that, Sebastian.
We are the Silver Ox. That's Ox spelled Hawks. The Silver Hawks.
No.
We don't have a name.
That's fine. Not everyone needs a name.
Graham just mutters under his breath, murder hobos.
The no names.
The no names.
The nowhere guys.
Backstreet Boys. Final offer.
All right.
You guys are in sync. Oh, fuck.
Oh, wrong band. It's gonna be me.
Touching Pixie though. She just sort of gets up off of her desk and starts pushing you all out the door. When I get some information, I will pass it on.
Merci. Only one.
Thank you.
And Sebastian will do another. Even though he's not comfortable, he will do another like kind of bow to this woman, a proper one.
She gives you a little curtsy. Not a curtsy, like a sort of bow, and leads you all outside. The handmaiden grabs you all. Well, not physically grabs you all, but leads you all out of the temple.
On the way out, Sebastian's just like, I told you she would want to see us.
Alright.
No, I'm saying that to the handmaiden who was like, "Oh, she won't want to see it." Not you guys.
All right, yeah.
You just know best, don't you, Mister?
Mr. Handsome.
Yeah. So, you guys, it is nearly sundown now. You spent a good chunk of the time remaining in the city, speaking to the Oracle. What would you all like to do? You do need to get back to the ship in the morning to set sail to get back down to the Empire within the next couple of days.
Head back to the ship.
Yeah.
Aye.
Sounds like a
I
plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to do here, really, do we?
You can go and find somewhere to sleep. You can find a whorehouse if you want to. You can go and... There are places like that in this area, down the
We
docks.
see what you're thinking about. We understand.
It's listen, I've had to deal with a lot worse for everybody, so I'm just throwing out what I know from these players.
on the
We were never allowed
the
to do it
way-
in. We were never allowed to do it in Texery. So
That's
Wow.
true.
it's I'm giving you guys the option if you want it.
No fun allowed. Hi, Tony, if you're watching. That wasn't a bad impression, to be fair.
That was actually really good.
But
Uh,
sorry, I was going to say that Sebastian, on the way down to the docks, is going to keep his eye out for any orphanages he sees along the way.
oh yeah, there would be loads down that way, just like
So
small
Not that
ramshackled
many
huts.
children.
yeah, I'm gonna go to one, and if it looks like they're actually doing like an honest trade, I don't want to like fucking take up the whole session with this, but like if they look like they're doing an honest, they're not profiting from this or whatever, I'd like to just very quietly just slip in a donation of 200 gold.
Yeah, give me an investigation check, please.
Okay. Missy,
Aw.
this is Sean asking this, by the way. You don't happen to have a spell called Guidance, do you? It's a
Let me
cantrip.
have a- I think I had something like that, but I'm not sure. Spells. Yes, I do.
You do? Okay. So, Darren, is this metagaming to say this, what I'm going to say?
I was seen as though Missy is not used to the cleric guidance, having been
Yeah,
a ranger. I will allow you to explain what that does.
Okay, cool. Because I wasn't wanting to metagame, but at the same time, it's like...
You know you did, so just don't try and fucking get
Well,
bullshit.
no, I didn't want to, but at the same time, I'd like to help people and also myself in this situation. Yeah, so
I
Missy,
smell shot.
if you cast Guidance, which is a cantrip, so you can do it for free, it gives yourself or one of the party an extra D4 to add to any ability check they make.
Okay.
So if someone's looking for something and you're with them, you can use Guidance on them, and then
Okay.
their perception check gets an extra dice.
You don't need to click anything. You just need to say you're giving someone guidance.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm
just
giving
say-
you my guidance, Sean. That's it.
So
Oh,
what
thank you.
what I would like you to do, so I do guidance a little bit different than what everybody else does. My guidance is from the caster. So if you're going to give somebody guidance, you need to roll a d4, and that's what they add on to their
Okay.
whatever the result is, that they add it onto there. Because the way I look at it is like you're
Yeah.
you're sort of boosting someone, so it's coming
Yeah.
from the caster rather than just
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
like it's a weirder way of doing it, but I think it works out a bit more
Well,
thematically.
there is that
Oh,
one for you.
Hey, that one could help a lot. I've seen rolls where that extra one has made a difference. Oh, so 12.
You see on your way as you're like making your way back to the docks, You see a few good orphanages. There's a lot of crappy ones as well. Ones that it's definitely not an orphanage because like there's signs out front that spelt like ORFNAG.
Right.
Like it's just totally like, and it looks like a proper like minky, slimy sort of like person in charge. They're definitely just using it for. It's definitely like their
Yeah.
own kids. That there's like 15 of them.
Yeah, it's a front.
Yeah, it's basically just them trying to get money from people for free and become tax write-offs and all that sort of shit. You can tell that it's not true, but there are a few that you see on the way that are proper ones. Not particularly in the dock areas, but like the ways that you're walking, like the little cul-de-sacs and all that you're walking through.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just find one of them that looks like they could really do or you know, whatever one looks like it could do with some money, and I'm just gonna go in and just find whoever runs the place, and then just hand them a pouch of gold and just say, "May Freya bless, guide, and keep you." And then I'll just sort of bow and leave.
Okie doke. So you're all going back to the ship, yeah? So take away the money that you've decided to give away.
You were going to say that I've wasted, weren't you?
Yes, you've wasted that 200 gold.
Well, I don't think it's a waste because all these fictional children are going to have meals in their bellies.
All these fictional children are going to die at some point. It's true. Like I'm not telling lies. They are, but it's a little bit.
Yeah, everyone does that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Right.
I'm not getting into that at the moment. I don't want to.
No, don't get into that.
I'm not giving myself another panic attack. Yeah. You guys make your way back down to the ship. You get on board. From everyone, can I get investigation checks, please?
Investigation.
Or perceptions, I'll allow.
Not bad, not bad.
Perceptions or investigations.
Yes.
Ooh, I get a big +1 on this one.
I should have done perception if I knew earlier, but it's fine. I threw 17.
You've all done very well.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, I should have done perception. Well, you got an 18 or a 17 for investigation. You've done very well there, Missy. It's just a little bit off of 20.
I know. It's just I've got -1 on investigation. I have +3 on perception, so could have been better.
As you all sort of jump on the ship and it begins taking off, you notice that there seems to be a small change-up of crew. Whereas the small sort of dwarven captain that Missy decided to try and romance to get some information from, he seems to have been replaced by a quite a larger guy, big beard, human-looking gentleman, and a lot of the sort of like in servitude. That's not even a word. Indentured, yes. The indentured workers, like yourselves, seem to have been replaced, but it's still appears to be the Piper's ship.
Oh.
There's boatloads of them.
Oh, fuck off!
I'll leave. I'm away.
Right, yeah, how do I kick her from this? Kick, ban.
Oh, look, there's a Jack Sparrow.
Oh my god, there's a weird looking lizard guy on here. Hi, Scott, if you're listening.
That's Mal.
Oh.
Oh!
The betrayal.
I know. Actually, calling snake people lizards is really insulting.
And really
good.
racist. Really
That's a generalization.
Yeah. And that if there's one thing I'm not known for, it's being racist. Apparently, I'm not. If anybody's listening, I'm not. That's
He
just.
is. He is.
I don't like the Welsh or the English or
I've-
or
I'm not
that.
racist. I just don't like
That's
this.
racist.
Yeah. Don't like the
I've
French.
never met a man so full of hate in my life, to be honest.
I would say I'm Scottish, but that would be racist to my own people. So
Yeah,
yeah,
don't
fuck
you
it, I'm
dare-
Scottish. You know that's.
Don't lump us in with you.
Yeah. You see the change up of crew. Seems to be a little bit more scallywaggish.
Pirates.
Say it. Say it as it is.
Who said that? Nobody said that. You get on the ship and it begins to depart, and off you go. Back down south.
Do we get drunk again, or what are we doing?
If you would like
Malphite
to.
is definitely needing a drink.
Guys, we don't know any of these people. We don't recognize them. We don't know who they are. Like, isn't that kind of weird? And they're just going off. They haven't questioned us at all.
Do you want to question them?
I mean, it'd be cool to find out who they are, and before we, get drunk and possibly robbed and killed.
I've got Puck for this. He'll bite them.
What's the fun in that? Not getting robbed and drunk.
All right. Suppose you're right. Suppose you're right. Who do we talk to?
Well, so hang on. Are these? So we've just got on the ship. The ship's started to leave, and everyone's bustling around getting the ship ready to leave. Yeah.
There seems to be a small bustle of people. The smaller looking like goblins running about doing stuff. A couple of the deckhands, the shifty looking deckhands sort of like do what they need to do, unfurling sails and whatnot, and generalized ship work.
Is there anyone that looks like they're kind of barking orders or whatever?
The gentleman behind the wheel usually is a captain.
Actually, that's not always true.
He has like a big hat on that says captain across the brim.
He might be borrowing that hat.
He's got a peg leg and a hook hand.
Wow, this guy must be really bad at what he does. He's had so many accidents. No, I don't say that. I
You
guess
hear him
I'll just
say
like,
"arg" quite a bit.
They all say that. No, I'm gonna kind of just like nod to everyone else and nod towards the guy at the wheel. And
Does he have an eye patch? Hold on.
I mean, he better. You've done all the other cliches.
No, he's not got an eye patch.
Oh, he's a shite pirate then. Yeah, I'll kind of go up to speak to him and hope that the others will follow me to like back me up.
Against hope here.
It's a resounding no. You're on your
No, Malphite. When the going gets tough, you get we. Let's go.
Yeah, well.
You're being escorted up by the 7-foot wizard.
Who is still holding the saucer from the temple. He and Biscuit's a long gone, but he's still got the saucer.
Is that now going to be your like safety saucer? Is that your emotional?
If you're anxious, the saucer comes out.
I think he's just waiting for someone to take it away from him, to be honest.
Your emotional support saucer, is that what this is now? Is like anytime you get out and you
He
feel
didn't
like
realise what was happening when he was handed it. He just held. He's now just waiting for someone to take it away.
This is now Soupy the Saucer. No, there's no. It's no longer Puck is the only sidekick.
Companion.
Yes, that's the word. So you wander up. You see the captain barking orders. Hoist the mainsail. All that shit. You know, he's not going to. He's not going to be too much of a cliche.
What do you mean he's not going to be? He already is.
No, you might just be like seeing this wrong.
Okay. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm going to see if anyone else wants to talk to him before I speak.
Yeah, don't you just hog all the speaking.
I know. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I talk a lot.
Would anybody else like to speak?
Hello.
Hey, what is it, my child?
Who are you? Yous weren't on the ship before.
We're your new crew.
Can I
New crew.
can I make an insight check?
You didn't want to speak, so no. That's
You can insight someone
Can
without speaking
I
to them.
make an
I'm
insight
there.
check?
yeah. Mal can make an insight check if you want.
Okay. then.
You could do it if you want. Anybody that wants to make an insight to this that's around, you can make an insight.
I mean,
Okay.
We'll give it a go.
Yes.
mine's special. Yes, Missy Mocker.
With the like top rolls of the evening so far. What is it you're trying to see first and foremost as he's speaking to you all?
I mean, I'm trying to see if this motherfucker and his people stole this ship.
Yeah, just in general, are they like good?
Trying to get a general
are they
read
here
on
to
him.
hurt us? Yeah.
Oh, quick question.
Is
Do
he
they
wearing a
have
collar?
collars? Yes.
Yeah.
They don't appear to have collars on.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie doopsie.
Missy?
Yeah.
Can you jump over to Whispers, please?
Oh,
Ooh.
Hello.
Hello. So, as the others are looking for collars and whatnot, other ones are walking past. Now, realistically, it should have been an investigation check for this, but I'm going to let this away for an insight. You see, as they're walking past, hustling, bustling, all that sort of stuff, but one catches your eye as she wanders past you, sort of holding onto her cutlass. A small...
Holding on what?
Onto her cutlass. So,
Yep.
like, what the her sword, like, a pirate sword, whatever it is. But a small... Where you're sort of looking at where the collars are, or should be, you see that there's none. But this one that's walking past, you see, like, a brand on her neck in the shape of a closed fist.
Okay.
But because you're a wee bit further away from the group, you can't really, like, turn around and shout it towards them at this moment in time. But you do notice that instead of a collar, there's a brand on them.
And it's closed fist, yeah?
And it's a closed fist.
Okay. So I'll just keep that for myself until we can talk, yeah?
Okay, doke, yeah. I'll jump back into sessions. And if you can hear us, but we don't speak back to you, like if you say hi and I don't get back to you, leave and come back, because Whispers, for some reason, fucks up every now and again. So,
okay, alright, okay.
so just because there's been times where I've been standing there speaking to people and not one person can hear us, and I've done like 20 minutes of a session. Like, what the fuck are these cunts doing? So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no worries, I'll double check.
Right.
Alright, in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Blasted me back, and then I had this feeling like a dream,
Hear us?
and this pinkish yellow demon thing was in front of me.
Can you hear
And it
us?
was Mr. Blobby.
Mr.
And here's like, hello.
Blobby, done a jobby. Who were you telling about Mr. Blobby? You're telling Sean about Mr. Blobby again.
Yeah, Sean was away, so he just came back in when we were in the sewers. He was like, "What happened?" So I just said what you were saying. How he appeared. I was saying there, I was like, I thought Mr. Bobby would just be like some small wee future thing that we'd fight, but no, apparently he's a memory.
It's a terrifying
Traumatized,
memory.
Harry. Traumatized.
It's automatizing. It's it's a memory that's maybe tied to you at some point.
Oh, I'm traumatized.
A horrific childhood memory. Yeah. So
Oh.
you guys, seeing, you cannot really tell if like these guys are good or bad. They just seem like typical sailors at this point. And there is no collar around their necks.
Okay.
So you're still standing there with the captain at this moment in time.
Yeah, it's still Malphus talking to him, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Where's are you taking us back down south?
Be where we were told to take you, yes.
Why do you not have collars?
Just because we're not part of the Empire. Your master took his people with him.
Do you
And
know where he
told us-
went?
I don't get paid to know where they go. I'm just taking up the ship back down for them.
Hmm.
He just gets back to the wheel and just staring out at the front. Starts shouting at people. Little goblin guy comes up, starts chittering something, kicks him down the stairs. He chitters away. So, what would you guys like to do?
I would like to speak to the guys if I can. Somewhere where we're not gonna be heard.
Okay. You sort of signal to them.
Like, psst, guys, here.
Oh, I also joined.
Seb's just like, nah, fuck this, I'm not coming.
Just stood behind him, glaring at us. We're all meeting around this table.
I'm gonna go around there and nonchalantly lean against the rail because Sebastian's a cool cat.
So, as you all wander over to Missy, like, the crew's still sort of bustling around you guys. You can go downstairs if you want. There is another level.
Yeah, just somewhere where they're not gonna hear us, basically. Or
You
be around us.
Yeah, you take them below the brig, below the bridge, whatever the word is, where was once like the crew quarters and where like food and all that was being prepped. There was people scurrying about doing whatever. It seems to have been cleared to a point, and only one individual is underneath, a large orc, just sort of sitting there. In the downstairs cabin, just sort of looks at you all and makes his way back upstairs.
Weird.
But you guys
So-
have the
No, we're alone, yeah.
you guys have no one around you.
I think
Can I do a
we're
quick check
alone.
to make sure there's no spells or anything that could be listening to us, or any traps or anything that could be around that we need to know about?
So give me an investigation or an arcana check, depending on what it is you're looking for. Investigation
I'll
for
do
some.
investigation.
I
9.
could choose detect magic.
Oh, that would be helpful. What does that do?
There you go.
Oh, I know. I was just being a dick.
No shit.
Well, there you go. Anyway.
Fuck you.
So, Mal, you scurry around looking to see if there's anything like hidden anywhere, any little like trinkets or sending stones or anything like that. Drayon, you whip out your spell book, take out your little wand, tap on it with the spell that as you want, and you just sort of start generating what it is, the detect magic spell. You see small auras of stuff all over the place, because I always imagine it as like you putting on like heat sensing goggles sort of thing, and like things go dark in the background, but then anything that does have magic sort of radiates it to a certain degree. You see little bits here and there, like little trinkets that might be around, but nothing that seems to be like dark spying
Alarming.
spells or anything like that. It just seems to be like
Nothing
little.
that be listening.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's nothing there that gives off that you're being.
Bite on.
Yeah, essentially. There seems to be a larger cluster of trinkets within the pantry that that Sebastian tried breaking into.
Successfully
Before.
broke into.
Yeah, you did. But
So
other than that, you
Yeah.
can't see anything that's like dark magic at the moment, or like evasive magic. Invasive.
Sweet. Well, I'll relay that to the group.
okay.
Right. So
Before we start talking, sorry, I cast minor illusion over by the door or whatever. Is it like a single room we're in? Sorry.
It's like it's opened up into sort of like a galley sort of situation. Like this is where you guys would have been sleeping and stuff like that as well.
Okay,
And
cool.
it's like what underneath a ship. If you've ever played Sea of Thieves, it's like
Yeah.
that. It's essentially like that underneath.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast minor illusion, which lasts for a minute, and I can make Hang on, I will tell you what it says. You create a sound or an image of an object in range that lasts for the duration. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any other sound you choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration, which is a minute. Or you can
Well,
make discrete sounds
If
at
only
different
there was a
times.
way to cast it to like a sort of
But I like
VTT.
I forgot about that. I like talk. Sorry. So yeah, I'm going to do that and create just the sound of like crickets and white noise and rain.
I
That's
thought
weird.
you were
Just-
gonna say something like you trying to sing a song or something.
No,
no,
no.
this is even better. This is the sound of what happens when Sean tries to make a joke.
No, no, I'm not doing that. No, no.
No!
It's so that it's so that if people do want to listen in, like we've kind of got a bit
Obviously,
of
yeah,
a
you
blanket of noise.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, guys. I've noticed something when you were talking to them. One of them walked past me, and basically, I don't know if you've ever seen something like that, but they've got this mark on their neck, and it's a closed fist, kind of a brand. I
Oh,
don't know what that means, but I thought I'd let you know. Maybe you guys know something about this.
You think it could have been an iron fist?
Don't know. I just didn't see that well, but it was definitely a closed fist.
I think it's the iron fist.
Yeah, everyone give me a history check, please.
Including me or just them?
Just them at the moment, seeing as
Yeah.
though.
oh, come on, Malthus. Best roll of the night for me.
This is like my fourth 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you need to like restart your page. Like you need to
I
refresh
miss
it.
rolling real dice.
Yeah,
At least you're sort of in the middle range.
yeah. I might actually start doing this for like everything. Like I might just take away the real dice in general now, just so that it's like for when we're streaming. Yes. So Drayon and Sebastian, yet again, your heads are in the clouds, which is even funny because like Drayon's photo isn't that of the cat; it is of what was his name again? Sorry, your bird man.
But oh, fucking Skythorn.
Skythorn. That's it. That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
It's a photo of him. But Mal, you do recognise what she's on about, like the way she's describing the brand. You clocked it on a few of the Iron Fist guards while you were walking through the place.
Okay. I'll turn to the group and I'll be like, yeah, I remember seeing those on the guys back when we were talking to the Piper on the Iron Fist guys. So what does that mean?
Well,
We could be in a deep shit. That's what it means.
it could mean that the Piper took the crew from the first voyage with him, and because he is in cahoots with the Iron Fist, he hired them to take the boat back.
Or that.
Anyone know how to sail a ship? We can kill them all. Take the ship back ourselves.
Throw them overboard.
No. I mean, Malthus, we're from like a Colosseum city that's landlocked.
I reckon I could do it. It can't be
I
that
mean,
hard.
I agree. It can't be that hard. I mean, nothing bad could happen to us, really, could it? You know? No. I mean, it's an option, but maybe they are just going to sail us home.
Sail away, sail
Or
away,
we
sail
kill
away.
them all.
I mean, we could do that. I think we should maybe see what they're up to first.
Oh,
But you do you.
fine. I just want to
I'm
kill
sorry.
something, man.
I don't want to stifle your creativity, but
You do you, big man.
Malthus goes, no, you're right. We'll keep
I'm
a close
sorry.
eye on them, though.
Look, listen. First opportunity we get, we drop these motherfuckers. Not opportunity, but first, sign of trouble. But yeah, I think Sebastian's just
Should
gonna lie back.
we-
On you go.
Should we just like when it comes to nighttime, should we keep like a watch so we swap and one of us stays awake whilst the rest sleeps and
Yeah, good idea.
That is a good idea.
Is Drayon, are you with us again, bud?
Yeah. Drail's
Yeah.
still a little spacey, but like he's back with it.
Eat your biscuit, Drayon. It'll make you feel better.
A bit
I
short
think
of
Drail
yourself.
probably just finds a corner to curl up in for 5 minutes.
or should we put a like a should we pretend that we are getting drunk but not really getting drunk and pretend that we drinking wine for them to think that we are under influence and see what happens.
Yes.
That is a good idea. That is a very good idea.
Love it.
Okay. Oh, and does anyone have a good idea for a team name, by the way? I mean, I guess it's not important now. Okay. You just guess up.
There was few suggestions that we quite like, no? So we could go back to them and see what we like the best.
Yeah, we can talk about it on the group chat. It's the no.
What's our group chat, Sebastian?
Oh, sorry. I sometimes I have funny voices in my head. So I take it all the wine in that is up on the deck like it was before.
You did notice wine upstairs. There was a meager assortment of food and drink. A lot of the stuff is actually downstairs at this moment in time where you guys are.
Right, so
Oh.
we should take stuff and like replace it. We'll replace like the alcohol with like non-alcohol, so it's still in the bottles. So it looks like it's
Ah.
alcohol.
That's clever. I will check the pantry to see if there are any wine-colored drinks in there that I could, like any Ribena or anything.
You go to the pantry door and you sugar it, and it does not move.
Right. I pull or push it, whatever one it was last time.
You remember it was a pull door instead of a push. As you pull on it, it does not move. It feels like
Can I
it
go
is
over with some
locked.
lockpicks?
You may.
Is there a big enough gap for Puck to try open it from the inside, so he would crawl under?
Not really. That's like when it comes to a ship, everything seems to, especially this elven ship, everything seems to be corked up really good, so that you can't really like get any water in or out. But
Can Sebastian create with his magic illusion of a drink?
you could. But Mal, what was it you were away to do there? With the you were away to
Thieves'
lockpick it.
tools. Yeah.
Okay. What is it? It's
That's what we need.
performance, isn't it, for tools?
So it's usually Dex plus your proficiency.
Proficiency. Yeah.
But if you're proficient in sleight of hand, then I just do sleight of hand because it's easier. But how
Okay.
you do, you babes?
Okay, we'll do it the way Sean wants it, as per.
It's not how I want it.
Sleight of hand. I am proficient in sleight of hand, so I'll roll
Okay,
sleight of
do sleight of hand then.
Oh.
Man,
What?
jeez. Guidance.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Is it too late?
I've already rolled.
I will allow
Yay.
this guidance.
Let's do it. Please be better than last time. Okay, we can take that.
What was added on, sorry?
Ah, 3. Did you not see it? Sorry, it was
No,
3.
it never came up.
Ah.
It's a 12.
12. 12. You manage to pick the lock open just before you feel like tension on the pick. You feel Mrs. hand on your shoulder, just saying, "You've got this," and like a warm embrace. It feels like a big hug from a sister. You manage to find the right spot and click it open. You've unlocked the door.
Yeah. Okay, what's inside there? What do I see?
I spy
You-
with my little eye.
Yeah.
Do we really want to bring up I Spy on the Piper's ship again, do we? Did you guys not teach him too much?
I fear we did.
You open the door and a hand falls out limp onto the floor.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, blood looks somewhat like a wine.
Don't want to eat that.
we're not drinking blood. What is wrong with you?
Mal, you peek into the doorway and you see a small pile of bodies. It seems to be that of the crew.
Oh, I kind of had a feeling you're gonna say that.
Okay.
Drayon, the magical like little trinkets you've seen is all the things that are carried by the crew. They all seem to have been dumped in there with whatever they had on them.
I told you.
Yeah, I was
man.
about to say, not to sound
Shit.
heartless, but as soon as Mal sees the bodies, I feel like what she'd do first of all is to see what they have on them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Probably before she's even shouted to announce that she's, if anyone hasn't seen it, like the bodies yet, she's probably just already like looking over them. And as she's looking over them, being like, "Hey, guys," quietly. She says that quietly.
Yeah,
What's up?
If you're doing it that way, give me another sleight of hand. But because of because of how many there is, give me a disadvantage, please.
I'll just roll another one then.
Just
since
roll another one, yeah. 11. I'd say that you manage, like, you, with the amount of time that there is, you manage to just sort of, like, get your hand into the first corpse. It seems to be that of the old captain. And you manage to just, like, in the split few seconds, pull out, like, an old-timey, old maritime fob watch.
Nice.
And that seems to be all you can get from him. You can add an old-timey maritime fob watch to your inventory.
Tiny
And it-
maritime fob.
And it needs to be worded like that.
Yes.
Oh, don't you worry. I am on it. But yeah, I'm probably like holding that up,
She's
like
on it.
still kind of by the bodies, being like, it's the crew.
Oh, they got anything good on them?
Just this old tiny fob watch.
Oh, is it a maritime one?
Oh yeah, fuck, how did you know that?
Oh, just because he was a captain, and
Ah, that makes sense, that makes sense.
we a good
I'm getting
find
ready to
Matthews.
god. I'm getting ready to god kill this crew already. That's.
Anyway, guys. Now what we're gonna do with this? They clearly killed the crew, so they're not the people who's supposed to take us where we're supposed to go. Where are we even going?
I don't know. Maybe we should.
And it's not like we're in a position to fight all of them. Or are we?
I would rather not. There's a few of them. I mean,
would
how
prefer-
many was there? It was what, 5 or 6 of them?
7. So can we like sneak up on them from behind and throw them overboard, please?
We could maybe. To be honest, I think we could take them if we know we
Like-
were ready for a fight. But
So with my changeling abilities, could I change myself into something invisible?
No, because you can only change yourself into a humanoid-looking creature that was.
Of course I
that-
can, yeah.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be able to do anything that has. You don't get abilities from it, so that's how like you weren't able to change into an Aarakocra or anything like that
But
and be able to
I
fly.
could change into someone who's on the other side of the ship. So when I'm on the other side of the ship, the person wouldn't know I'm not them, and then I would pretend to be them and then push them overboard.
You can. It is a very small ship, though. I will give you
Ah.
the understanding of that. And from what I've learnt from watching things like Carry On films, people do make noises when they hit the water.
Oh yeah, but at least it would be one less guy to fight.
And that's if that works. But I would, if you wish to do that, I will allow it. If that is one of the tactics that you all wish to take.
Well, it could be me and Seb, and then that's 2 people already overboard, you see, and then we only have to fight 5 of them.
I mean,
The-
I believe
the-
Sando would be good at this.
You just see the giant lizard man sort of
Or Sando, yeah. Sorry.
itching at the thing, like he's a little bit tense about the upcoming battle. Possible battle.
But we have to do something. I just don't know what is the best solution.
We could act like we don't know, see what they do. We could
For now, we could
confront
probably
them.
stick to the drinking plan.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
To be honest, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
If they think we're vulnerable, then
They might act on it, yeah.
they will show their hand. You know?
Right, let's continue with our original plan then.
Okay. Yeah. So,
I shut the
And the-
pantry door
Did
over
we-
so it doesn't look like we've been in there.
But
is there anything that looks like wine, like a
Yeah.
Ribena or something?
can we drain the blood?
Missy really wants you guys to drain blood and drink it. Like, is
Maybe
everybody?
it will boost my blood domain. I don't know.
Everybody's just like going to end up Dampier or something like that by the end of this. Like,
That's
Uh,
fine by me.
you guys give me investigation checks, please.
'Kay.
Everyone
Oh yes.
putting their heads together for this. It's another investigation check. I know there's been a load tonight.
Hey, that's okay. We've been doing a lot
That
of
was
investigating.
a lot of 11s. No,
God,
it's 2.
yeah,
never mind.
what the hell?
I rolled. Oh no, my dice came up. Oh no, wait. Did I?
You rolled a
actually-
7.
No. Yeah, no, my dice didn't roll on the thing. That
Oh,
confused
I
me.
see your dice right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
did.
I saw the orange one.
Yeah,
Oh, we
just
must have clicked at the same time. Yours came over mine.
Ah, okay.
yeah, I bet it did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, filth.
You
Um,
You dirty sluts. Two of you.
dirty wee bastards.
Yes.
Take a
Uh,
room.
Yes. You all manage to sort of look in the pantry before you start closing up. You find stuff that's there. Like, there seems to be things like apple juice and grape juice, all that sort of stuff. So there's things that you can sort
The
of mix
grape
together.
juice would be good.
Yeah. You could like mix stuff together,
That's
make it look like
basically wine without the alcohol.
yeah, essentially.
I mean,
It's-
if we
it's-
pour the wine into like a different container, we could drink the wine later.
Pour them into our water skins and have a really fun time later on.
That is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately just tip all the water out on the dead bodies.
Yes, so do I.
You forget that you pissed in your own water skin before, and you're now dripping stale piss on dead bodies.
No, I'm
well,
not. That's
well done,
that was
Sebastian.
that was Giles. That was Giles's behavior before. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
So you can dump your water. You manage to actually fill it up with the wine instead of wasting it, and then you put like the grape juice and that in it, and the apple juices and whatnot. Mix it all up. Boom. You get it all sorted. Mal, you manage to close the door, lock it back up to make it look like you've never been there, and you all head back up to the top deck of the ship, where
And then
everyone's
the
ready with
scream,
weapons.
Let's get drunk.
You see, like, the two goblin crewmates sort of looking over, like, and a few of them sort of look at you as you're shouting, like, let's get drunk, and they just sort of, like, turn away. This has been a few hours that things have been happening. So, you didn't, like, just instantly leave port and find all this. I'll say you guys are away from you guys are away from Apleona. Probably, like I say, a good few hours away from it.
Yeah, I agree.
Off into the distance, you'll see like the Shattered Mountains and things like that. So find yourselves away from the port city. It's more like a wine city at this point.
Yeah, man, that was quite good.
Yeah. People, good. No characters die tonight because of that.
Because we enjoyed your
Oh, that would be a
Yeah.
Tony move if you kill someone.
I know,
Yeah. Power word
Hi,
kill.
Tony, if you want. I know,
There was
I'll tell the
actually
jokes around here.
no joke. I was going to send you it, but I ended up like refreshing my Instagram and I fucking lost it. There was a DM that actually used power word kill on one of his players that was under 100 HP
Oh.
that came up. I was like,
Really?
and the whole conversation was about like, should a DM use this spell? I was like, no, I know that people say, depends on the storytelling and all that, but it's like, no, why would you use that? That's just like, kill your player's character. Yeah, that's fine, but don't use a spell that instantly will kill them. Like,
yeah. They need to have a chance to fight back. It needs to be possible for them to survive.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're just being like, fuck you, your character's dead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I don't see why anybody should actually feel the need to ever use that spell. It's like, no, it takes it too far in my opinion. But hey ho. Yeah, so you guys get up and you start... Can I get performance checks from everyone, please?
Yeah.
That are
Cara,
acting
did you have the pleasure to meet Tony over?
No, I've not. I've just heard the stories and tales.
The horror stories.
So
Shit, I don't have anything that will help
Yeah,
this. So if I roll another, oh no, oh mate, what are my rolls tonight?
So, I'll say that you guys managed to pull off this little charade. You all got over a 10. It's not going to be too difficult. Especially Drayon, you didn't really need much to try and make yourself look spaced.
Just a
And-
cheeky bump, you know.
Mal and Seb, you guys have probably... Well, Seb, you've drank enough in your time. Missy, you know how to get turned up.
Well, I'm a
Mal, everybody's still looking like weird at the child drinking, but they're not giving too much thought about it because you're on the ship. Few hours pass. You guys are actively getting yourselves more rambunctious, more rowdy and whatnot. The crew just sort of constantly looking, moving away, up and down the stairs. It's that and the next thing. You hear the captain shout down to everyone, "Oh, looks like there's going to be a storm coming. We're going to need to go a little bit more westerly. Go out into the open ocean a little bit more."
Right. Is there a storm coming? Is he lying?
I think
Can I
he's
make?
lying.
No, he's standing.
Ah! Is he telling lies? Or
Give
is he
me-
being deceitful?
Give me no, give me a nature check, please.
A nature check. Oh, for the see if there's a storm.
Yes.
Mate, I hate having low intelligence and wisdom.
Oh. Can I check as well?
You can check as well.
Also, wizards have really high intelligence,
Okay.
so they'd
That's
be
a
good
bit
at that
better.
check.
I'll let everybody do a nature check if you wish to do.
We'll give it a bash. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
mate.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. The
Now what?
child gets it.
Rayon and Sebastian, you don't know if maybe like you guys have had the wrong drink. You've maybe slipped some of the actual wine because even though it's pitch black now, you can't see any storm clouds on the horizon, but that could be the pitch blackness. Mal and Missy, you guys do see some sort of storm clouds on the horizon, but doesn't look to be as bad as what you guys have experienced in the past before.
Not
And this is-
something we would have to like move away from, kind of thing.
Depending on the conditions of where you're, so it would probably be, it looks more like it would be storms that if you're hard against a coastline or something like that, maybe you would move away a little a couple of miles or something like that.
Yeah, but not in the middle of a sea.
Not as westerly as what he's proposing at this moment in time.
Right.
Like, whereas it would have maybe been 5 to 10 nautical miles. I don't know if that's further than normal miles or what, but
Well, we can't kind of give away that we're not drunk, so we kind of have to let them do what they need to do, innit? Or do
I
we
mean-
stop them?
We could ask him.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to force? We're whispering, by the way.
give
Like,
me stealth
say this-
checks. Give me stealth checks.
My stuff is so bad.
Oh, what?
Nah, mate, I've got another
Ooh.
11. Can
Oh
no.
my god.
I refresh my thing? Because I
I
got
keep
another
telling
11.
you.
Can
I keep
give
telling you to
myself
refresh it.
guidance?
I'll say
This-
One
this.
thing I'm good at, and I roll a nat 1.
Oh, 4 is not going to be enough.
I'll
for
say
me.
because it was a natural one, you cannot. Because
No, I know. Also,
I've-
it would not help because 4 is just nothing.
yeah, I love that it's the two that actually know this that are the one that noticed that are the ones that are going to be shouting like,
Right.
"Guys,
Okay.
think this is a storm!" No, I'm only kidding. You guys do get to whisper it. I'm not going to make you roll that. I just wanted to see you guys roll and panic. You've managed to.
You're a kind soul. Thank you.
I know. I'm a bit sadistic, but I do it out of love. I make you guys do this because I love you, okay?
Oh,
Right?
That's what all abusive partners say.
I'm getting Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Thank you, benevolent DM.
Yes. This is for your own good, right? I will make you better. We're in the middle of fucking Emmerdale or something here
Well, we
now,
all
aren't we?
know what Tony would do.
Power word kill. Power word fireball.
That's
Yeah.
our team name. Power word kill.
Sorry for
Uh,
coughing.
Power word kills his own fucking campaign. Uh,
Hi, Tony, if you're listening.
I love how that's going to be like the running thing from now on for you. Like the fact that, like, it's not only going to be like in our stuff. You're going to probably say it in your own streams as well.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really sad that you unfriended me on Facebook.
Oh, but I think I still have him as a friend. Let me check that.
Give him some abuse. Say, "Way, we're playing and you're not." Get
I'll
him.
just send him to stream.
Uh,
That's enough abuse from, I think.
yeah, this is going to be the
Yeah,
episode
no.
called "Fuck Tony." You know, that's
He is, yeah.
No, it should be called Hi, Tony, if you're listening.
Should it be our group name? Fuck Tony.
oh. So you guys haven't actually realised it, but see, Tiat is
Yeah.
actually the name Tiat is actually an anagram. It's Tony as a tit, or Tony as a tosser, whichever one you want to go for.
Yeah, I think it was Tosser.
Yeah,
Tosser, Tony.
What I
Yeah.
remember.
So that's why Tiat Gawain has went for it. Yes. So you guys are whispering this to each other. Sorry, I've just spent like 5 minutes harassing somebody that if anybody's even watching, nobody fucking knows about because he's fucking dead and gone to us. Yeah, you're whispering. You're telling Mal and Missy. You're basically letting the guys know it's not really a storm. It's not as bad as what you've dealt with in the past. They're taking you out a wee bit further for some reason.
What is West? Like, do we know what, is that a continent I'm presuming they're heading towards?
It's.
Yeah, can we see the map?
I will put it back on. So, I do not have the full worldwide map at this moment in time. But it is basically like if you go further west, there is like that's where you guys came from was Avalon, and that is like the westwardly continent from Endeavour. It's where you basically crossed over. So you crossed over from there and then came down like sort of this way, and then you were came down. This is roughly where you guys got attacked, and you ended up there.
Okay.
And you're now, having left there, coming down this way, but you've got to like sit here, and they're a way to take you out a few more miles that way.
Okay, we need to decide. We say something, or we just let them do their thing. I think if we say something, we should try and maybe stay on their good side until we know if they're a threat or not.
But if we say something, they might notice we're not that drunk.
Oh, I mean, I can do a pretty good
performance.
I could, you know, maybe if you have the ability to guide me or something, you know, might help a little bit.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I don't mind guiding you. But what are we actually gonna get out of
We
it?
could be all, wow, no, we should go through it. It'll be fun. You can handle it. You're a big, brave captain or something like that.
Party! Party in the storm!
Yeah, that sounds actually like an idea.
I mean,
Drayon and Seb definitely want like a wet t-shirt contest with each other.
Yeah. I mean, we could say something. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I just don't feel like if we ask them, they're gonna actually say what their intentions are. So is there any point asking them? Do we just see what's
Because,
happening?
well, that's true. But sometimes catching people lying, you can learn. You can learn quite a lot about someone.
Okay, if you wanna
But
try,
no,
I'm
maybe
here.
maybe we watch.
We could pretend that we got so drunk that we get in a bit sleepy and see what happens then.
I agree.
You could. Mm, we have no way to contact the people back there to say
No.
if we get diverted, but could we tell the Oracle?
Can they track
I'm-
our colors?
I imagine the people who collared us could track the collars,
Mm.
but I'm thinking these people are not with those people.
Well, yeah, no, so they will not be happy that someone took us away from them because we are supposed to be doing things for them, right? So are they gonna worry about us? Are they not?
From my experience, rich and powerful people do not like to lose their things.
Mm-hmm. So do we just stick with this? See what happens? Hopefully they'll find us. I don't know.
I say we watch, keep an eye, maybe listen in a little, see if we can dig around and find something ourselves.
I could try send Puxy again around and see if he can listen to any of their conversations.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Right. I'll just kind of tell Puck to go around the room through and try to listen on to their conversations and get me any useful information back.
I will also cast Veil of Dusk on Puck. So +1 bonus to armor class, makes stealth checks with advantage for the duration of the spell. Lasts for 10 minutes.
Nice, that's
So he's
enough
got
to get
10 minutes of advantage on stealth.
beauty.
Okay, send him where you want to go. Send the little bugger where you want to send him.
Literally all over to listen if he can hear any useful information.
So you send him about the ship.
Yeah.
The first one that you sort of see eavesdrops on is the two goblin figures who are chatting away to each other. Do you perchance speak gobbledygook?
I always
No, just
forget that's
common
what it's
and
called.
dragonic.
What was that, sorry?
No, just common and dragonic.
Okay. You can't understand what they're saying in gobbledygook.
Can like when I'm listening to them, can I somehow make others hear what Puck is hearing?
No,
Like, can
so
they understand?
so basically what you're doing, and it's usually, I don't know if you can usually do it with these types of creatures. It's usually like summon your familiars. You can
Yeah.
put your mind into theirs and do
Yeah.
this sort of stuff with it. But because of the ties and how you got Puck, I'll
Yeah.
say you're able to do it. He acts like a familiar, even though he's a material plane creature.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, you can't put anybody else into it because you're basically
That's fine.
assigned. You two are like made for
Bonded,
each
yeah,
other.
no.
On
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Made for each other.
Oh.
That's so cute.
Just wait till I kill him. I mean, what?
No, you can't do that.
Poor little Puck.
Yeah.
I can.
Don't be a Tony, okay?
I have
Yeah,
killed
Tony.
I have killed many a creature that people loved. I have. What's my?
He killed our horses and our goats. I
Yeah.
think you're up to like was it 6 now, or was it 6 before you killed the goats?
No, I think
Baba
it's
Ray
6.
and Evon.
Yeah, I think it's 6 with the goats. So I killed your first 2 horses, Mr. Sparkle Farts, and something
Yeah.
else. Then I killed the 2 horses in the the camp, one with fucking Twilks, and I'm sure I killed it with the dragon. And then I killed your 2 goats.
Yeah, Bubba Ray and Devon.
They weren't called that.
Right,
They
so-
were called that.
No, they weren't.
They were always called that. Romala named them before anyone else got a chance.
No. The
So we
goblins
can't
are speaking.
understand them,
You
yeah?
can't understand them.
So we send him away to another crew members.
You slink them past one of the female crew members, and
Mhm.
you sort of, through Puck's eyes, you see her looking through. Just hear her whispering under her breath. The cat one seems a little bit. Row.
Ooh.
Looks a bit weird. Definitely furry. No offense.
That feels
Sean.
racist. I'm not gonna lie. That feels racist. Saying
No,
that about a cat.
No, she's a furry.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Treon, hit on her. Go on. Do your business.
Do her
Yeah.
downstairs before we have to kill her. You don't want to do it
I ta-
afterwards.
I take it Missy's like relaying all this, like what she hears and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
As you're going, yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
say she's whispering what she's hearing. If Drayon had skin, I'm guessing like his cheeks would be like proper rosy red.
I mean,
Fur.
he does have skin.
It's underneath the fur, but you
Under-
know what I mean.
I have fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you do. Not the rest of us though. Anyway. So I'm an arsehole to Sean, but I love him. He knows that as well. It's the worst part.
I know that you're an arsehole.
Yeah. No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. I know you're an arsehole, but you know that I love you. It's the abusive relationship that we both have with each other.
It's abusive love.
Yes,
It's what
Toxic
keeps the
love.
spark alive.
I abuse him because I love him.
He also
Oh.
gaslights me because he loves me, and it's for my own good.
Yes. That's yes. You will feel that way about this. You managed to move Puck to the back part of the ship. Give me a stealth check for this one, please. And you get an advantage because of Sean's diddly doing.
Okay, for Puck, yeah.
Yes, please.
Julio.
Come on, Puck, my boy. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Get on.
So because of how dark it is and Puck's dark scales and whatnot, he manages to slither himself like on the top riggings and make himself look a little bit more like he's part of the ship. You overhear the three at the back. Oh, so what's happening, Captain? We wait until we're further out. I don't know. These ones seem a bit strange. But of course, Captain, the Fist demanded this. We have to do it. I know, but doesn't feel right at this moment in time. Oh, I think we need to do it. Get some off our back, does it? Aye. That'd do. And the three of them sort of break up where they're standing.
Right.
We're still whispering amongst ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the Fist the dude that what's his face was talking to, Kitty Snatcher?
Yeah, Piper was dealing with them. Yeah.
That's him. Hmm. Is that a problem?
Well, I'd say so.
How did the excursion with him go for you guys? Did it end nicely?
Not
I
really.
don't think so. No.
I mean, I guess we're about to find out.
Depending on how you guys play it, you might want it to. It might go a different way. It might go one way. Might not go that way. What would you guys like to do with Missy relaying this information to everyone?
Captain real off guard and
We are
be all
basically
up front.
so much.
Like, so you guys work
I
for the
would-
fest, right?
I mean, to be fair, the fact that they're lying means they don't want us to know. If it doesn't, they don't want us to know. It means it's probably bad for us.
Sounds to me like they want to get rid of us or kill us, or I don't know.
Yeah, the other options can't be too favourable.
So what's our options? We are. Well, they're all kind of.
we
Wrong
don't
with
know if they
everything,
actually want to hurt us, though.
I know, but they.
Well, they're
Do you think
planning
they're-
something.
Do you think they're saving us?
I don't know. He said the fest. The fest wanted them, as in us.
Hmm.
Is that what he said?
But
No,
is-
he
is
said.
that
He said the
necessarily
fist
the thing?
wanted this.
This, yeah. It sounds dodgy to me.
I think maybe if we play this cautiously, if there's a way we can try and find out without arousing the suspicion too much, if we find out we need to kill them, it means we have the element of surprise on our backs.
Mhm.
I think I'm going to speak to the captain. I think we should speak and see if we can learn anything without giving anything away.
Just bear in mind they killed the whole crew. They could kill us as well.
I could try. Yeah, Sebastian's gonna like saunter up to the captain, and obviously,
Well, I'm gonna go with him and guide him in whatever
Yeah.
he's doing.
So you begin to walk up to the captain.
Yeah.
You find yourself on his landing. Approach him to speak. And I'll give you guys a week to decide what you're going to say.
oh,
We shall end the session here tonight.
fuck!
Ooh.
Right.
We need to fucking
We can
jar
have
this guy,
discussed it, yeah.
but like
So-
really carefully.
You guys have.
Obviously, I'm next to you because I need to touch you if anything. Right. Not in a sexual way.
I
Oh.
need to touch you.
Listen, I've tried using that excuse before, and all it got me was a register. You know, that's like tried that excuse before, but it's never worked.
Well, that's you, not me, alright?
That's sexism. That just shows you that.
Sexual harassment.
Yes, that's what it is. You're an HR person. You should know better than this.
I'm not an HR person, but I know a lot
She's a
about it.
health
Oh,
and
no,
safety person.
Health and safety. Sorry, yes.
I'm the prick of the pricks.
HAS. Right.
So,
Yeah, that's
thank-
there's a lot to think about.
Thank you for anybody that was watching. We are away to end the stream there. Anybody that was watching, thank you very much. And we will see you for this story next Monday.
Thank you guys, and thank you, Tony, if you're watching.
love you.
Yeah, thank you, Tony, for watching.
I love that.